Assalamualaikum and good greetings. Today I will be watching a video by Yerin, another YouTuber from Korea. I haven't watched some videos from the Korean YouTubers for quite some time, I think. So this is titled "Who Am I and How Did I Get Interested in Islam?" I'm assuming she is not yet a Muslim. I'm not sure, but I think we'll have a go to the video. Let's watch.
Assalamualaikum. Hello guys, this is Yerin. Today I finally make this video about who I am and how I got interested in Islam. Okay, back in 1994, I was born into a normal family including my parents, brother and grandmother. Obviously, I don't remember what was going on in my life till I was in kindergarten, but I remember it was Catholic one and I played one of the angels in a kindergarten play. And then I went to school in the weekdays and Catholic church in weekend till high school. And I was even a student president in my church. Well, but I never be a religious person. I just went there because my grandmother wanted me to. When I became a senior in high school, I stopped going there. I used studying as an excuse. Actually, it was not just an excuse because in Korea, we have the biggest exam in our entire life, I would say, since this score affects which university you can go and also your university affects which company you can work later.
So that is the normal cycle of life for many people growing up, I think, especially in this side of the world, right, in Asian countries, I think. And what she described here, despite the family have Catholic background, she has not really have any personal interest that much. I think that goes for most people of many or any religious background, I think, because they just go through the flow, focus on the exam.
I used to study like from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Yes, right, 11 p.m.
Yeah, I heard about that in Korea. I think that's quite extreme. Fortunately, we do not have that here in Malaysia. Even though some kids still go to the tuition centers and still learn till that time around, I think, even though it's not as extreme as in Korea, I think.
I know. Anyway, alhamdulillah, I went to university in Seoul, which means I wasn't a teenager anymore.
Okay, just a side note, she have been using Assalamualaikum, Alhamdulillah, etc. Because I do not know her background and whether she already become a Muslim or not. Sorry. So I do not know because I have seen many YouTubers, because they know their audience are mostly from Muslim countries, so they tend to, what's the correct word, right? Basically serve the audience that they have, so they learn some languages, etc., and use it to become more relatable to the audience. I hope in this video I will get to know whether she actually is a Muslim or not at this moment.
So I started choosing every single paths on my own. So I decided I have no religion. In my university, I had to do multiple part-time jobs to earn money, focus on my GPA, do extracurricular activities such as volunteer work to be competitive for my future job. So my daily schedule was like this. It was too hectic to meet and hang out with my old friends.
Wait, sleep from 3 till 9? Sorry, sleep and then straight to school. So I assume 9 is already at school, so sleep should end before 9, I think, right? Because because sleep until 9 is quite, I think that's quite late to wake up. So I do not think that this actually sleep until 9. I think school is starting at 9, right? But 2 part-time job, wow. And then study in the library from 11 until 3.
Or even my family. I'm not saying everyone was like this. It was just me actually. My high school friend used to say, "Girl, you need to be chilled. How many bodies do you have to do everything like that?" Well, anyway, I managed to do it and I nailed it. So I focused on myself so much, which means I didn't think about any other stuff, something like religion. I didn't see any needs and I wasn't interested in them at all. I don't mean only Christianity, but all kinds of religion in the world. And another reason why I decided like this was I didn't like people on the street advertising their church or strangers saying, "Believe Jesus, otherwise you're going to hell." I was like, that's not my thing. Time went so fast in my university, but I wanted to improve my English more, so I decided to go to the United States. In the first week in the school, I met friends and they happened to be all Muslims. And if you watched my previous video, you might already know one of them. By the way, when I met friends, I don't care their religion or their nationalities or whatever. But the funny thing was, I was the only non-Muslim among my friends. I don't know why. It's kinda embarrassing to say, but at the moment, I didn't even know the differences in the meaning of the words between Islam and Muslim. Haha. Anyway,
Well, to be fair, if you have never learned about it, because Islam and Muslim are both Arabic word, right? Because in other English, I'm not sure whether all the religion in the world have their own language, right? Because, for example, Christianity and Christian, or what is a good example? Because there are some way of language how it works to describe the people of that language, right? But Islam and Muslim is purely Arabic conjugation, right? What's the word? It's Arabic grammar, so to speak, right? So because you add the mim in front, right? Yeah. Otherwise, what will be Islamians, or I don't know. Like Buddha is Buddhist, right? Hindu is Hindus. What is the people of Hindus called? I don't know.
4 months in the school, and after that, alhamdulillah, I got a job in airlines and I worked in customer service for 1 year and 2 months. So total 1.5 years, I was with my Muslim friends almost every day. During the time, I got used to these kind of words such as Inshallah, Alhamdulillah, Bismillah, Mashallah, or something like that. And
Okay, so she picked up that language not recently. It's way back, because of that is the normal language that Muslims tend to use around each other, right? So she picked it up long time ago, I guess, not just from YouTube exposure. So my assumption initially there was not correct.
I also saw my friends fasting in Ramadan and everything, but I still thought it's their religion and their culture. I couldn't relate it to myself. One day I figured out there are some connections between Christianity and Islam. I know I wasn't a religious person at all, but I know some stories from my church for more than 10 years before. Something like Adam and Eve, Angel Gabriel, Maria, Jesus, Noah, Moses. But my Muslim friends also knew this. I was like, how do you know you're a Muslim? And my friend said, only difference is Jesus is not God, but one of God's messengers. I got shocked. I thought they just believe a different God, not the God. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who don't know this. Because I said this to one of my coworker who is sincerely Christian, she didn't believe it. She didn't admit it. She said, no, it's not the same God. They believe a different one. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like this.
Yeah, if there's any Christian friends watching this, do you say the same thing? I think you believe the same thing, right? Because it says it's a deviant, it's a false prophet, etc., etc. Hence, it's a different God. But if we say about the belief itself, is it referring, if we put aside as first which claim is correct, but the claim of the belief itself is towards the same God, right? It's not like other religion that is totally a different concept of God.
And also in Korea, a lot of people has no religion. They're not interested in religion at all, just like me before. So at that time, I figured out there is something. All of a sudden, I got so much interested in Islam. You know, like for more than 10 years, there were many stuff I didn't understand. Okay, there is the God, but all the stories in Bible is about Jesus said this, Jesus did this. I was like, Astaghfirullah, why Jesus did everything? Why there is only Jesus cross? People saw Jesus, people pray to Jesus, people cannot see the God but pray to the God. Where is the God? Maybe it could be only because I was too young to understand. I didn't want to think about it. But when I figured out there is this connection between Christianity and Islam, I started understanding the stories. Was confused. Muslim in Islam also respect Isa, but he is not same as the God, but one of the messengers like Abraham, Noah, Moses, and Muhammad. That's why he ate, he slept, just like other human beings. That was so clear. It was like the pieces of a puzzle was put together little by little. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much my story. Okay guys, maybe next video, inshallah, I'm gonna talk about why I decided to become Muslim. That is gonna be continuing story after this one. If you wonder my story, stay tuned. And as always, I hope you stay happy and safe. And I will see you guys later. Bye!
Okay. So, okay, what is next? So, from what she said at the end, does that mean she is already a Muslim? Because she said what led her to decide to become Muslim. Okay, this video is posted. Is it posted? It's published on September 5th. So that's like 2 weeks ago. 1 week ago. Okay, my math is bad. Roughly 2 weeks ago, I think. So I'm assuming the upcoming or the video that she mentioned might have been posted. So I'll check. I'll be checking that video up after this if that is already published, and that will be my follow-up video as well, I think. If not, then we'll just go and find something else to watch. Yeah. How to end this? I think this is quite similar to many people that transition from having a Christian background to eventually become a Muslim because of the similarity and the difference between the two belief system and belief. Right. So I think that's why the majority of Muslim revert come from Christianity, I think, because the foundation is almost similar already, right? Believe in a creator, a God, many of the prophets, etc. There's a book, etc., holy books. Just that primary difference of the belief about Jesus or Isa alayhi salam, right? So when someone then find what is offered by the Islamic faith to be more logical, it's not hard to basically embrace Islam. So that is what I have seen again and again, I think. Okay, so I think that's my thought. I'm anticipating to watch the next video from Yerin. So thank you for watching. See you next time.